Across the United States today, a wave of protests is sweeping through major cities as thousands of Americans take to the streets under the banner of Hands Off. This nationwide demonstration reflects growing unrest in response to recent policy moves by the Trump administration. The Hands Off protests have been organized by a coalition of civil rights groups, activists, and concerned citizens. The slogan, Hands Off, represents a unified call for the federal government to step back from policies many view as intrusive, authoritarian, or harmful to marginalized communities. While the movement lacks a single centralized leadership, the message is clear. Protesters are demanding protection of democratic rights, personal freedoms, and civil liberties. Massive crowds gathered in cities such as New York, Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, Chicago, Miami, Atlanta, and San Francisco. Streets were lined with people holding signs, chanting slogans, and marching peacefully. Many demonstrators wore black and white in symbolic protest, while others carried signs reading "Hands Off Our Rights," "Resist Authoritarianism," and "Power to the People." In some locations, city officials estimated turnout in the tens of thousands, making it one of the largest coordinated protest efforts of 2025 so far. The protests come in the wake of controversial decisions by the Trump administration, including the announcement of sweeping global tariffs, aggressive immigration enforcement actions, and proposed rollbacks to environmental and healthcare regulations. Activists also cite concerns over judicial appointments, surveillance policies, and rhetoric they believe undermines democratic norms and social unity. In a statement released earlier this week, organizers said, quote, "We are raising our voices to defend our democracy, our communities, and our future. The government must hear us loud and clear. Our rights are not up for negotiation." Law enforcement officials were deployed in large numbers to monitor the demonstrations, but so far, the majority of events have remained peaceful. Police departments in several cities issued statements supporting the right to protest while urging all participants to remain nonviolent. White House officials have not yet responded directly to the demonstrations, but press secretary statements earlier this week emphasized the administration's commitment to strong leadership and national security. Social media has exploded with support for the movement, with hashtags like #HandsOff, #DefendDemocracy, and #ProtestTwo2025 trending across platforms. Celebrities, academics, and politicians from both sides of the aisle have weighed in, some supporting the demonstrators' message, others criticizing what they call politicized outrage. Organizers say this is just the beginning. More actions are planned in the coming weeks, including sit-ins, digital campaigns, and coordinated voter registration drives ahead of the upcoming elections. As the political climate continues to shift, today's protests mark a powerful reminder of the public's voice and their willingness to use it. Whether change will follow remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Americans are engaged, organized, and determined to defend what they believe in. We'll continue to monitor this developing story and bring you updates as they unfold. This is your channel name, keeping you informed with trusted global reporting.